Well, good morning, day 88. We are packing up here at the Jim and Molly Denton shelter and getting ready to head on up the trail. We're going to do about 18 and a half today to the Rod Hollow shelter, and that'll set us right on the edge of the roller coaster. We'll have to show you that. I had mentioned yesterday we were going to hit a really big landmark today, and that's going to be tomorrow, but it'll still be fun. We'll see some things today, and I'll take you along with us. Thanks for joining. First stream crossing of the day. I don't know how many we'll have, but probably more than one. This one's going to be easier than a lot because we have gigantic big rocks here that we can step over. But anyway, we're out and around for day 88. It was awfully good to see Milkman and Squat last night. We met Turbo. We've been hearing about her. Honey Badger was there. We missed seeing Tinker last night. I thought he was coming in, but word is he went into Front Royal for some stuff yesterday and decided just to hang out. And he'll be back out on the trail today. So I don't know if we'll see him tonight or not. Probably not. But it was good to meet him. As I've said so many times, the people out here on the trail are the most exciting part, or at least one of the most exciting. I appreciate comments. A lot of you have been putting in comments. I'm going to try to get to those and do some more replying here this weekend, or whenever it is that we get into town. I don't even know what day it is. But it was nice to be affirmed that I got it right, that those flowering plants that I saw were trillium. So thanks to you guys who identified that for me. And we'll see you up the trail today. Well, out of the woods and into a field this morning. It's really nice, except for the fact the grass is wet. It's getting my shoes wet. And there's a bench, but I'm gonna head on up the trail and try to make some time while the trail is good. We're still wandering through the forest this morning. And I'm gonna say, based on all the traffic noise that I'm hearing, we're about to cross the interstate. I think it's I-66. I saw it in the guidebook. Oh, there's railroad tracks too. Probably will pull up here and wait on Hawkeye. We usually try to wait on each other every little while, and I hadn't seen him in a little bit, so I'll pull down and pull off the trail over here and chill for a sec, wait on him to catch up, and then we'll head on out for more hiking. Well, crossing under the interstate right here. I think we're gonna hang a right up here. I remember coming through here before. And moving on up the way. Well, momentary pause for wildlife, since this guy's laying across the trail right here. But giant black snake. Be all right with me if he'd move on out of the trail so we can go up it. I'd like to eat some breakfast, or some second breakfast, or whatever you call it. But God, that thing's probably 6 feet long. Yeah. He's enormous. Thankfully, he's black and not diamond shaped, so I'm okay with that. Well, this is Manassas Gap Shelter. We pulled off the trail just for a couple of minutes to have a second breakfast and maybe get a little bit of water if needed, but we'll be here just for a brief while and then we'll head back to the trail. Well, we're back out on the trail after our mid-morning snack. Have been for a little while. We have passed just a crazy number of day hikers out here. I think some of them are birding. I think some of them are looking at flowers, and some of them are just out here having a little hike today. So it's been kind of neat to pass them by and talk with them, and they're excited about our journey. And oh, were you a through hiker? Yeah. When did you leave? February. Yeah. So it's been really kind of a neat morning today to talk to a lot of the folks that we've passed by along our trail. And the wildflowers are gorgeous through here. Somebody mentioned a yellow lady's slipper, but I haven't seen it yet. But lots of the trillium, and these purple flowers I don't recognize. I guess I should have stopped and asked those ladies, because I bet you one of them knows. But anyway, plowing along. Well, right here in the shade, eastern box turtle. We have those at home. There he's poking his head out. Good morning. How you doing? I'm not going to step on you. I'm going to walk around you. No need to get concerned. You know, he had all of his appendages out until I walked right up behind him, and understandably he's a little bit spooked, and that's okay. I'm going to go around. I'm going to take a picture around the back though. You're going to peek out? You're going to peek out and say hello? Do you mind being on YouTube? Well, we've come to this trail junction here. All kinds of a sign right here. Appalachian Trail, you'll make it. I hope so. Rod Hollow Shelter is the one I'm interested in. 6.2 miles, so 2 hours and some change. And this is, I think, the border of the Sky Meadows State Park. There's a bench over here, North Ridge Trail. But the AT goes this way, so we're gonna head on down the road. Well, we're, I think, walking through Sky Meadows Park. I don't remember it. I don't know whether there's a road crossing. We're out of the Shenandoahs. I don't think I ever actually said that, but we came out of the Shenandoahs a day or so ago. And we're just back on the regular old AT now without benefit of the national park status. But anyway, it is what it is. We're moving on up the trail. We're out in the blazing sun right now. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. I believe it's probably there. But it's been a decent day's hike so far. We've got about 6.5 miles to go. And it's reasonably early. It's 1 o'clock. So we're on schedule for where I thought we would be. If we can have flat trail, it'd be awfully nice to make 3 miles an hour, but I don't know whether we'll do that or not. Maybe not at the end of the day in the heat, but we're moving along the best we can. Well, right beside some sort of a major highway. I figure we'll probably cross it at some point, but I wanted to show you this. Sometimes in the boggier parts of the trail, we get these boards to walk on. And for today, it's not so boggy, but there is poison oak all over, so staying to the middle of these things is probably a really good idea. But I haven't seen a lot of these, and I thought I would share it with you. We just crossed a creek and came across this wall. Interesting. I don't remember this from the previous trip, but it goes on up the woods a little ways. There's our blaze. Should be about a mile from the shelter or thereabouts. And eager to get there after a long day. It's been, I want to say 18.5 or 18.1, I've forgotten now. But whew, I'm tired. It's hot, running low on water. I could get some right back here, but I'm so close to the shelter, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. So I'll show you that when we get there. Well, there's the sign we've been waiting on, the Rod Hollow Shelter. I don't remember now how far off the trail it is, but I'm gonna head on down here and sit and be done for the day. We're a little over 18 miles in today. We have a planned 21 tomorrow. We'll have to evaluate and see. We'll look at elevation because there's a feature of the trail tomorrow called the roller coaster, which is a series of, I think, 14 PUDs, pointless ups and downs. So we just kind of up and down all day tomorrow. We'll look and see if we can do it. If we can, we will. If we can't, we'll pull up short and we'll get into Harper's Ferry a little later in the day, the following day. But anyway, looks like this is a longer path than I expected. So I'll show you the shelter here just a little bit. Well, I forgot to do an outro last night, so I'll do it now. We got to the campsite last night and slept really well, had a good night's rest. Lots of folks here, some section hikers from Virginia, and some other folks that we knew. Milkman was here, and Honey Badger was here, Squat was here, and we're all making plans to move forward. We had planned to do 21 today and get to another shelter, but there's a campsite in about 18 that we think might work better for us today, because it's going to be 89 degrees today. It's going to be hot. It's going to be tough. So we'll play it by ear. We'll call an audible if we need to. We got a cooking area here. We had a nice place here to sit and eat supper, and we had a good night. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.